Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing this peach goddess. Like this is literally peach. This is peach. This is such a fun look for the spring and summer because the eyes are just very fresh and girly. But pinks kind of scare me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, because you can tend to look kind of sick if you're not careful. But this look turned out so good. This is like definitely a trend right now. I'm seeing peach looks everywhere, and that's why I was so inspired to do a peach look. Blue and lavender I'm seeing everywhere along with peach. I don't know why they're like so popular this year, but those are definitely the trends. So if you guys want me to do like a blue or like a lavender inspired look, comment down below and I will totally do that for you. But yeah, I had so much fun filming this video. I always do. I haven't filmed in a really long time, and I keep saying like, I promise I'm gonna film more, I promise I'm gonna film more, but like, I don't know what it is. Like, I go through these like phases where I'm like super inspired and I just film, and then like I have a couple videos to put out, but then like I go through a phase where like I don't want to do it. And I think that's just right now, like my situation, like we live in the basement, so like I don't get inspired down here. Like I'm never playing with my makeup because it's in the other room, and it's in our bathroom, and it just I never go in there and like play with makeup. But I'm definitely gonna make that a point, like make it a point to do that from now on. Like I keep saying like I'm gonna be able to film more, and I promise, like I'm a sucky YouTuber, and like I know that because I literally don't post ever. But there was like a couple weeks where I didn't have a day off from work, so it's really hard to, and it's not like a normal, like it is a normal job, but like a lot of those days I work doubles, so I go in at 10 o'clock in the morning and I don't get out till like 9 or 10 o'clock at night, so it's kind of hard to film after days like that, and especially because we only live in one room. As soon as me and Neil move out, I will have my own filming room. I cannot wait. This one room situation definitely makes it a struggle. So yeah, I've been, battling some obstacles, but I'm definitely going to be filming more here pretty soon. Like, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for riding with me. And yeah, I just love you so much. I definitely mean it. So yeah. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to subscribe, turn on your notification bell, because the way YouTube does their algorithms now, I'm sure you've heard about it from plenty of other people, but if you do not have your notification bell turned on, you will not know every single time I upload. YouTube only shows you the people that they think that you want to watch, not the people that you're subscribed to. So yeah, make sure you subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm being super intense right now, but I've had a lot of coffee and I don't know what just fell. Just kidding. Yeah, so I love you guys so much. I'll see you all in my next video. Mwah! Bye! Okay, so I'm just going to prime my skin using the Cover FX Blurring Primer. I'm just going to put this kind of like in my problem areas, kind of like where I have my largest pores, like around this area, like where normally everyone has their largest pores. I'm only going to take about this much, a little pea-size amount, and I'm just going to rub it in between my fingers and kind of just like push it into like the center of my face. I really enjoy this primer because yes, it has like a silicone like base, like it feels silicone-y. I enjoy this one. I don't enjoy the Smashbox Photo Finish. That is like, the texture of it is way too like silicone-y. It's like clear. This one has like a little bit of color. It's like a brownish color. Smashbox Photo Finish one, I don't like those like that. I feel like they don't like go into the skin like this one. It's like in my pores. Like I can't see my pores now, but that one, it just like feels like it just like slips and slides around, and I don't like those. Okay, now I'm going to be using the Mary Kay Matte Wear Liquid Foundation in the shade Beige 5. Then I'm going to be concealing. As you can already tell, it's all over my face, but I wasn't talking for some reason. I'm going to just be using the Mary Kay Concealer in the shade Light Beige. And just with my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, I'm just going to blend everything out. And the way I've been doing this recently is I have been blending out everything else first. So like I'll blend out my upper lip, I'll blend out my chin, my nose, and my forehead, and then I'll go in and blend out my eyes because that creases the most, so I'll set that first. Then to set everything, I'm just going to go in with my Mary Kay Mineral Powder Foundation in the shade Ivory 0.5. This stuff is the bomb. And I'm just going to take a brush real quick and I'm just going to kind of like dust all that away-ish. I'm going to go do my eyebrows and I will be right back. Okay, now that my brows are done, we are going to go ahead and jump right into the eyes. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I know I'm doing an all peachy look, obviously, but I don't know what kind of peachy look I'm doing just yet. So let me just go through. I literally have every single palette I own in front of me because I don't know what I'm doing yet. So I'm going to take this Pure Sculptor palette. I got this in my BoxyCharm. It looks like these. I think I'm going to go in with this one just for like a transition color. It might be a little dark, but when I've seen people use it, it doesn't look super dark on the skin. So let's see what it looks like. Don't like it. Okay, scratch that. I'm just going to take my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer just for a transition because I want something not super cool, not super warm. This is kind of like very neutral. So I just want to take that on just this fluffy Mally brush and just buff that into my crease. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Retro Love palette and I am going to take this shade right here. It's a beautiful, beautiful peach color. It's in the shade Flower Power. And on my Morphe M433 brush, I'm just going to take a little bit of that color and just buff it into my crease. And I'm using like a bigger, fluffier brush like this because it's just going to be easier in the long run. But I'm just blending this all over my crease, all over my lid, everywhere kind of. So I'm using a big fluffy brush like this will make it a lot easier. Now I'm going to go back in with my fluffy brush and kind of just like buff everything out with no extra product on it. And I'm kind of like diffusing this peach a little higher. So it's kind of just like a wash and like blown out peach all over the eye, if that makes sense at all. Now I'm going to take the Sahara palette and I'm going to go into this shade Sunburn. It's right here. It's just like a darker peach color and we're just going to define the outer corners a little bit with that color. Okay, so now we're going to go and move on to the rest of the face because the lids and basically everything are done. I just need to add like the finishing touches at the end, like inner corner highlight, brow bone highlight, lower lash line, that jazz. So we're just going to go ahead and move on to the rest of the face really, really quickly. So to contour, I'm just going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. And this brush from Aesthetica, it's the P12 brush. It's just the one I got in my BoxyCharm. We're going to see how this performs. It's very flimsy, so I don't necessarily love this. Don't love this for contour. Okay, so we're going to stick to what we know. I'm going to be using my Mary Kay powder brush. This is a lot stiffer. I might try the other one. I might use that for blush. Even though I like using my fan brush for blush, I might like that one for blush too. I need to fix my camera settings. Because everything in the camera looks so orange and like my eyes are not orange at all. Like they're full on peach. But in the camera they look orange and I think like my saturation is too high or like maybe the warmth is too high. I don't know. And you can only change those settings like when you're on like a certain setting, and I've changed my camera settings so many times I can't find the setting that I was on to like change the color and the saturation and all that jazz. So I don't know how to fix it. So if I have any like tech people watching, comment below and please help me out. I need to figure out how to change my camera back because this is like super orange and I don't enjoy it at all. Then we're just going to warm up the skin with my favorite bronzer. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Icon bronzer. Is that what it is? Color Icon bronzer, not Mega. Color Icon bronzer in the shade Ticket to Brazil. And my favorite Real Techniques bronzer brush. This thing is like wanky, but I use it all the time. My favorite bronzer brush from Real Techniques. This is the 100 brush from their gold collection, I think. Bold Metal. That's what it is, from their Bold Metals collection. It just like gives the face so much life. There's like a little bit of sparkle in it, but it's not like too much to where you're like, ooh, I cannot wear that. because if there's like too much sparkle in the bronzer, like I can't wear it because I just like don't enjoy that. But this has like the most subtle, like fine bronzer, which like just like gives like this little sheen to your face, and it's just so beautiful. And this summer I have been enjoying, I don't know if you can tell, but like there's a little bit of sheen right here on my cheek. And this summer I have been enjoying like taking my bronzer like up on my cheeks and then like across my nose, kind of. Just to give the skin like that sun-kissed, like driving the bronzer on my nose right now, you can tell there's like a little bit there. I will like contour my nose in a second. But yeah, I've just been enjoying doing this, and I'm going to do this with my blush too. Okay, so now I'm going to contour my nose really quick. Now moving on to blush. I think I want to use the Wet n Wild blush in the shade Mellow Wine because it's very peachy. So yeah, I'm going to try this brush to blush. Okay, I like this for blush, not bronzer. Okay, now I'm gonna set my face. All the powders down. No, I'm gonna highlight. So I'm just gonna apply some mascara, and I'm gonna be using the Voluminous L'Oreal. This is the original. This is not the Carbon Black. I don't know how this ended up. Oh, that does not smell good. I don't know how this ended up in my collection because I always get the Carbon Black, but it's here, so we're using it. So now while that dries, I'm going to go ahead and move on down to the lower lash line. And I am going to be... Focus. I don't know where it stopped recording, but my camera cut off again. I've got to get better. After, any of you that have the Sony a5100, you know that it only records for like 23 minutes. And then after that 23 minutes is over, it cuts off. I'm not sure why. So that just happened, and I'm not really sure where I stopped recording. I think it got my lower lash line. If it didn't, I just transferred down the shadows from the top to the bottom, so that's all I did. And now I can't find my eyeliner. I'm a mess right now. Can't find my eyeliner, so I'm just going to use a liquid eyeliner to put in my waterline. Okay, so now that that's in my waterline, I am just going to curl my lashes one more time. Yes, there's mascara already on them. I've been doing this recently, and it really is beautiful. I like put a coat of mascara on, like a thin coat, and then I curl my lashes, I put mascara on, and then I curl them again, put the mascara on them, and I feel like it just makes them stay up better. And I've been wearing falsies less doing this. I always spray my face before I do my lower lash mascara, just because that's where it transfers the most, so I always spray my face first. So I'm going to be using the Milani Make It Last setting spray to set my face. Now I'm going to pop on some inner corner highlight and some brow bone highlight. And I am going to be using these first two shades in the Jaclyn Hill palette. These colors, these two are like my perfect highlight, like ever to exist. Now I'm going to do my lower lash mascara, and we are almost done. Now we are going to move on to the lips, and I'm super excited about this because I want to try these Mary Kay lip glosses. They look like this. They're so pretty. This one is in the shade Silver Moon. It's like a green blue iridescent lip gloss. This one is in the shade Golden, and it's just like a very pretty, like more of like a white golden glittery lip gloss. And then this one is in the shade Beached Bronze, and it is literally just the most beautiful bronze lip gloss. So I want to try these out. I kind of want to swatch all of them for you, so that's what we're about to do. Okay, so this one is in the shade Beached Bronze. And I'm just not going to take the foundation off. Oh, I rub it a little bit, because I want some of my natural color lip to show through. Ooh, that is gorgeous. That's beautiful. That is Beached Bronze. The next one I'm going to try is Silver Moon. And this one is... Ooh. That is so freaking pretty. Wow, it's got like a very pretty like bluish purple iridescence to it. That is gorgeous. Ooh, I like that a lot. I like that a lot more than I thought it was going to. And then the last one is probably the one I'm gonna like the most. And they're a little sticky, but I don't mind that actually. But they are very wet looking, and even though there's glitter in them, it's not gritty. So like when you like go like that and like you rub your lips together, you can't feel any glitter, which I love. Okay, so I think I'm gonna like this one the most. This is in the shade Golden. It looks beautiful. Yep. That's freaking pretty. Wow. Look at that. Alright, you guys, that completes this look. I absolutely love how this look turned out. I don't normally go towards like pink and peachy colors, only because if you don't use pinks or peachy colors right, you can tend to look a little sick. So I really try not to use those colors, but I'm so glad that this is like a trend now, and I had so much inspiration to try it, because like I literally love peach on me now. Like I might do this look all the time because it's very like subtle and simple, but it's still like very beautiful, and it makes my blue eyes like pop. And these Mary Kay Nourish Shine lip glosses, they're like iridescent and glittery and beautiful. I mean, hello, my lips look juicy. So yeah, you guys, that is it for this video. I really hope that you loved it. Make sure you comment down below what you guys want to see next, and I will definitely do that for you guys. So until next time, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.